Guys, it's Steel City Sniper back with another video, and this one's kind of going to be a all over the place type of video. Um, Basically, the Battlefront Classic Collection came out last night, and to put it lightly, it did not launch well. Um, a lot of issues with multiplayer, and then a bunch of other stuff. Even with even stuff that's not linked with multiplayer, there's a lot of issues going on just with people getting different versions of the game, options being removed, all that type of stuff. So we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna jump into like an instant action and let you see. But for actually, I'll show you first. But what I mean by different versions is somebody I play with. He had the Battlefront 2, or I guess the Battlefront Classic Collection installed as the PS5 version. And when he went into it, it was a completely different version from what I was playing on. He was on, like, version 1 or something, and it's technically on, like, version 1.02 now, so his menu looked different. The launcher here, if we go back to the launcher, this looked completely different on his. He had basically, that font at the top where it says Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2 as, like, 2 big selections you can make. He didn't have this, so obviously people are having that issue. And then control-wise, for, like, space battles and stuff, they took out the inverted controls. Supposedly it was in the version 1, and then they just took it out for this version that was released, obviously, to the public. Um, so no one understands that. Like I said, jumping into multiplayer here, I'll just show you guys. You can quick match, or you could create your own match and search for one. Um, Creating a match and making it private, like with your own password, friends can't join. It's not working at all. And then I'm not gonna show you, but if you were to come down to mode here and filter to a different mode, it automatically crashes every single time, your whole entire game. And then same thing, if you just searched and then just did this, nothing comes up right now. Sometimes things pop up, but as of right now, there's nothing. And that's an issue. So we're not even gonna touch online right now. I just want to jump into a offline experience. You guys can see it just for the gameplay side of it, I guess. Um, but I don't know what map we're gonna pick here. Might just do this, and then we'll just do a conquest. Offline experience honestly is really good. There's no issues with performance. You can like instant action here. You can select how many people you want. Different settings for like conquest here. You can up the reinforcements. You can put a timer on, all that type of stuff. So we're just gonna do that. Just to show you guys the core gameplay. I want to talk about some of the settings, like I said, once we get in here. We'll just play on the Empire side. So jumping straight in just as you spawn, you guys can see it looks good. Like I play on a 2K resolution monitor, so obviously it's not full 4K, but still playing at a 2K resolution looks really good. You can definitely see where they upscaled stuff, and all that, but control wise is where it gets a little crazy, because I'll pause real quick so you guys can see. We go down to controls, infantry controls. You guys can see I'm up on a 7 right now. So I think you start at either a 4 or a 5. I bumped it up to a 7. That's honestly where I'm feeling comfortable at right now. And then down here, your right stick is automatically set as your zoom. So like you can flip these. So I flip my right stick and my left trigger, put the secondary attack on my right stick, and then put my zoom on my L2 button. So then basically just pressing L2, get off the sledge here, you can zoom in like that. Um, and then throwing grenades would just be my right stick. The only issue I'm seeing is even with your sensitivity being high, you guys can see how slow you move here, but then all of a sudden it speeds up, and there's no way to really, like, change that or alter that. Um, Aiming honestly isn't too difficult if you know, can find something that you're comfortable with, like, find something that you're comfortable with. It's pretty easy to track the enemies. It's just, like I said, online right now is completely broken. Even if you get into a match, the hit registration's really messed up, and it's not playing great. So, I'd stay away from the multiplayer for the time being, but if you guys wanna get used to the game, like, play the campaign, if you wanna, like, play against, like, bots like this, like I'm doing right now, I think it's a good thing to do just to get used to the controls and find what works for you. But, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think the game, like I said, for the most part, this looks great. Like, they did a good job at porting it over. The graphics look good. They've made some, other upgrades and stuff. It's just, you know, when they promise 64 multiplayer support and it's not working, and the whole entire company is on a complete silent thing with not saying anything on social media, it's not a good look, like, at all. So, I'm hoping something said today. As of I'm recording this, it's basically Thursday morning, March 14th, Thursday morning, and, yeah, there's been no reports yet of anything, but a lot of people have been calling them out, and there's just a lot of negative stuff going around. So, if you haven't bought the game yet, I'd definitely say hold off on it for the time being. And if you did buy it, like I said, just play offline, get used to the controls and stuff, and then hopefully over some time here we get some fixes. Because yeah, if once the multiplayer feels like this, like what we're playing here or what I'm playing in the background here, it'll be perfect. It'll be fine. But like I said, I talked about in my last video, Aspire Media isn't the greatest company. I told you guys that they sometimes do these things for money grabs, and unfortunately, that's what it looks like is happening at the moment. But hopefully, with enough attention, enough people talking about it, hopefully they're forced to do something, and then yeah, hopefully we'll see improvements. So I'm not going to keep this super long. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of get my voice out there and echo the rest of the community, basically, and just gain more traction to try to get this stuff situated and figured out so we can all enjoy the game online soon. And obviously, if updates come out and things change, I'll make sure to put a video out for you guys and show you guys any workarounds or anything I find out that can help. So, but other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video.